Hello, welcome. I'm Joe, and today I'm going to show you how to make a structured handbag using a self-made pattern. So in another video, I'm going to show you how to make the pattern, and you will have all the cutting instructions there. So these are the pieces that you will need. I'm using some foam, some heavy interfacing, one exterior fabric, and a lining fabric. You can use upholstery fabric if you like, or leather, whatever you prefer. You can also use a piece of a chipboard if you want your bag to be extremely stiff and sturdy. I won't be adding any chipboard to this. I'll be using heavy interfacing on the lining and the exterior piece. So this is the pattern, and I'm about to install the snap closure. If you have a twist lock, you can use that, but you will put that on after at the end when you've adhered the layers together. I'm using a magnetic snap, and here I'm putting on the male section at the top. So I'm using the washer to mark where the prongs will go, and then I'm going to use my seam ripper to make holes, and then I'm going to put the male section through from the front side of the fabric, and then I'm going to use a piece of foam at the back to hold the prongs in place and prevent the prongs from scraping against my fabric or tearing through the fabric. You can either push your prongs outward or in onto itself. Your choice. I'm going to push mine out. Now let's make the pocket. Fold down the top edge twice at 1/4 inch, and you will take this to your sewing machine and sew across. Then you will fold the two sides in at 1/4 inch along with the bottom and sew those down as well. Now this is what your pocket piece should look like. We're going to take this and sew it in the center back of your bag on the lining. Now you will fold along the two sides in about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. You will make a fold as shown in the video to give your pocket some volume. You will pin this in place and you will sew along the two sides, and then you will sew along the bottom. Just follow the video and do what I am doing there to make your pocket. If you're receiving value from this tutorial, please remember to hit the like button, and to see more awesome tutorials such as these, and to see the tutorial on how to make the pattern to make your structured bag, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future uploads. So your pocket is now adhered to your lining. Now we're going to move on. We're going to add the exterior to the foam by spraying some adhesive spray to the foam and then sticking the exterior. And we're going to put on the second half of your magnetic snap to the bottom of the bag, following the same steps that you did to put on the top part of the magnetic snap. This is the female part you're putting on here. So just follow along and to get this done. Okay, so the snap is now in place. Tip, sew the handle onto the exterior before you adhere the lining to the other side of the foam. I forgot to do this myself, and so you will see the stitching coming through to the lining. So here I'm going to make the handle, and I'm going to fold this in half along the center to find the center. Then I'm going to fold in the raw edges towards that center, and then fold again in half. You'll take this to your sewing machine and stitch along the two long edges to make your handle. If you have a metal handle, you can use that as well, or you can make a leather handle. It's all up to you. You can add a piece of foam inside of your handle to make it sturdy and shape well. The sky's the limit. Just do what works for you. So now I'm going to sew the handle in place along the top section. So you're going to find the center of the top section, and you're going to place the handle about 1 inch to 1.5 inch in, and you will sew this down. Okay, so your handle is secure. Now we're going to move on. We're going to bind the raw edges of the bag. So I'm using nylon webbing, and I'm going to fold it over at 1/4 inch, and I'm going to stitch it down. Then I'm going to place this in the center of the bottom of the bag. You can fold it in half to make a channel, and you can pin or clip this on, and you're going to take it to your sewing machine and sew along the edge to the inside, making sure to catch the bottom as well. You can, at the sharp points, if it's difficult to go around the sharp points, you can just clip it a little bit, not a whole lot, and so that you can go around easily. I find this is a very simple way to bind your bag. You don't have to prepare any binding. It's already, this is 1 inch wide webbing that I'm using. So look at this. This looks so pretty and neat. It wasn't any trouble at all to sew around, and I'm using a domestic sewing machine. So there you can see where I sewed the handles. The stitching was showing through. So to avoid that, you will sew on your handle before you glue the lining to the exterior. So now we're using the pattern to make the sections of the bag to fold your bag how it's supposed to. Here I'm folding the flap, and this will mark the top of the bag. And so to make this easier for yourself, when you will use a an awl or a tracing wheel to perforate the foam before you put them to the pieces together, and that will make it easier to fold when you've finished your binding. So our bag is coming along nicely. So now you get to see the shape of the bag, and I think this looks pretty good. And our next step is to add the side panels. Now you will repeat the steps by gluing the side panel layers together using your adhesive spray, and binding using the nylon webbing, same as you did the body of the bag. If you want, you can add strap tabs, as I did on, as you can see I did here. You can use that to add a crossbody strap to wear your bag, such. I have a video on my channel which I will link in the description to show you how to make a adjustable crossbody strap. So at the bottom of your screen you will see that I'm making the strap tabs and attaching it to the side panel. Okay, so now we're going to sew on our side panel. I decided to use, I'm not going to use the side panel that has the strap tabs. I'm going to match the side panels to the exterior of the bag. So I've already sewn in one of the panels and now I'm going to show you how I did the other one. So I'm using a regular hand sewing needle. If you have a dull needle you can use that, and some all-purpose thread. I'm starting at the center of the side panel, the bottom, and I'm pushing my needle through, and then I'm going to knot it by pushing the needle through the end of the thread where I have a knot. Then I'm going to sew this to the main body of the bag. So we're going to line up the side panel with the bag, make sure it fits inside neatly, and we're going to sew the edges. We're not going in too deep into the bag, we're just sewing around the edge. So you're going to start from the center towards the back of the bag. Make sure that you don't sew all the way into the crease where the flap has the cover. You're going to stop just below there. So you sew from the center towards the back, and then you start again from the center towards the front. Once you've done this, your bag would have been completed and you would have constructed a structured bag using a pattern that you made yourself. I'm going to prepare a video showing you how to make the pattern so you can get started on your bag. Let me know in the comments what you think of this bag, if you like it, the way I put it together. I think this is the easier method to put a bag together. You use less pieces, it's less sewing on the sewing machine. I don't mind doing a bit of stitching by hand, although it's not my favorite thing to do, but that's the only way I could have gotten the side panels in place using this method. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I will link to some other tutorials that I think you will enjoy at the end of this video. See you in the next one.